guys, welcome back to Nintendo Minute. All right, we are in part 2, the last part of our Game of the Year series. At the end of this video, we will be finding out who our picks, our personal picks of Game of the Year. Before we jump into that, just a reminder too that at the end of this video, will also be giving you a quick update into Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. Okay, so just to recap.
Yes, there are 14 categories that we're going through. Some of them we awarded in the last video.
So last video, we went January through E3.
Yes.
So we're gonna pick it up. Again, some of the categories were filled in from there.
We're picking it up literally the day after E3, which is
With
when
the
ARMS
game
came out.
called ARMS.
Yes,
Yes.
ARMS. Right. So again, if you missed the first video, we're going chronologically through the year.
Right. The wonderful game of ARMS, my entry into competitive gaming,
which you are very good at,
is the game of ARMS. The only way in for me is the game of ARMS.
What are you talking about right now?
Really bad at all the other fighting games except for apparently ARMS.
Okay.
And ARMS has a winner for me.
Really?
It does. It has a winner for best box art.
Like I said,
it is hard to choose the box art.
Great year for box art.
Great year.
Very close to making my list.
Right.
Yes.
So this one I really like because the box art shows like Springman getting basically punched in the face. And it just really shows like a lot of action in the game, and it really depicts like, you know, the craziness that's in this game, and what an insane concept this game was you punching your opponents with these springing arms. So I just love that box art. I thought it was really clever. It was very visual, and that is my winner.
Did you like it because I play as Springman and it's Springman getting punched?
Maybe like
subliminally?
Subconsciously,
yeah,
that was my thought process.
Like, yeah, that's good. Punch him.
Can I do it now?
No.
Okay.
The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild expansion pass, Pack 1, came out, which we both found to be very difficult.
Oh gosh.
Yes. Into July.
In July, okay. I have to look at the list.
Middle of summertime.
Yes, when Splatoon 2 came out.
It's a perfect game for
It
summer.
is really a perfect game.
It's a game, you know, it's got kind of a sunny atmosphere to it. You know,
but
it's great to sit outside with your
very,
Nintendo Switch and play Splatoon 2.
Very colorful. Yes. We did that a lot. We were playing a lot of Splatoon. It was amazing. And Splatoon 2 definitely won some awards. For me, the first one being most fashionable character is my little Inkling girl, who just is the epitome of high fashion.
Your Inkling?
My personal Inkling.
Not Inklings in general?
No, just mine.
Oh my. Wow.
I mean, obviously a big part of Splatoon is all the crazy and amazing outfits you can get. I mean, you can customize your Inkling with different shoes and clothes and hats, and a big part of that game is really, you know, kind of that fashion culture in Japan. Yeah, I think it's a great way to express yourself, and it has in-game effects too. So I love it. Inkling girl, my particular one, she is the most fashionable of 2017.
My Inkling is about as fashionable as I am, so it didn't make any noise.
I also gave Splatoon 2 a runner-up for Best Boxer. Again, very colorful, a lot of like action happening, which I really like in a box art.
The dualies are prominently featured, which is good.
Yes, yes, very, very cool. And then, of course, I gave it a runner-up for Best Multiplayer Game. Because, yeah, I just think that game obviously lives and breathes on the multiplayer, and it was so much fun playing all summer along with everybody, and it was just great fun. Okay, moving on.
Also, Overcooked Special Edition.
Oh my gosh, Overcooked. That is such a good game.
Multiplayer tour de force. Into August.
August.
Yes. Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Rabid Peach came very close to making some lists for me, but
most fashionable character.
Didn't quite. Well, I thought that or best sidekick was also another one because I had. I would say it. I'm unclear on the specifics. I had it in my party as I played that game a lot of the way and had a very useful, good personality.
Great.
But anyhow, now we're getting into September. This
a lot happened. This is where things started really crazy.
Yes.
So let's talk about Metroid Samus Returns.
Let's.
Yes. I'm sure this one has some awards for you.
It does.
Yes?
It's got 2 actually.
Would you like to
two winners.
Oh.
I'm going to say that you have the same winner as I do for this one. Coolest Amiibo, the Metroid.
I do.
The squishy Metroid.
Oh my gosh. Who could not love the squishy?
Still squishing.
Still squishing it.
Still squishing. Still as good.
Still on my desk. It's been there since I got it that day it came out. And every day I squish it and I love it. And guess what? It doesn't get old. And that is such a cool Amiibo. And what a genius thing.
Very creative.
That is to make that Metroid squishy. So Yes, very creative.
But I have another winner, and I'm taking the most stylish character in a new direction. I'm saying
yes.
Samus. And it's
I was thinking about her for that.
Not just because of her different, suits that she wears, but also just the way that she is
moves.
animated, moves, pose. When you have the free aiming in that game,
and she does the thing.
Every single direction that you point at is super cool. Like, wow, Samus is so cool.
Yes.
She gets this award
She's
for me.
She's a hottie.
Yes.
She's awesome. I also gave Metroid Samus Returns Best Soundtrack, actually. And the reason why, and it was so hard this year because we had so many just incredible games with amazing soundtracks. But for me, Metroid is a game all about, the isolation.
Atmosphere.
You're very much in the atmosphere. And that sound design was so well done, especially if you have like headphones on and you're playing alone. You really got that feeling like this is a scary alien planet that can kill me. So, best soundtrack this year goes to
Excellent.
Metroid Samus Returns. And I also have a runner-up for Best Sidekick. And this is kind of a spoiler, so if you haven't finished this game yet, just close your ears for 30 seconds. So, if you have beaten the game, then you will know at the very end of the game, you get a cool sidekick of a baby Metroid. The baby Metroid is so cute.
And very useful, I should say.
You want to squish it. And also, it's very useful.
There is a thing in the game, those kind of like wall things that we were asking each other, like, how do you get through those? And then,
guess what?
The baby.
The baby.
Yes.
Yes, and then it helps you in the fight. Right. It's great. Okay, anyways, I will stop talking about this. You can un-earmuff those of you who have not finished the game. Great game all around. What a great way to kick off September. And then a couple of great eShop games came out in September. Really strong eShop titles that month with Steam World Dig 2. And of course, we were both Steam World fans for a long time. We played a lot of the games in that series. But Steam World Dig 2 gets my award for Best eShop game.
Me too.
Oh my gosh, it's such a good game. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you think so. That game was so fun. I think I binge played.
Me too. I blew through that game.
Like that weekend.
Like a weekend, yeah.
Yeah, I actually think like it didn't feel like, it's not a short game, but it didn't feel long. It just felt like you're like working through this game, and the mechanic is so satisfying with the digging. I loved it. I thought it was such a great game.
That game really mastered pacing. Is that you're always going to somewhere new or getting some new ability or there's something else to try. It's always opening up and expanding.
Yeah, and I love the way that you kind of unearth and then go deeper as you get more power-ups, like kind of that Metroid feel, but in a much lighter, obviously, game. So, great game. I also gave it a runner-up for Best Story. Okay?
Oh,
yeah.
Interesting.
Obviously, my best narrative went to Breath of the Wild, but I found the story to be very charming. And I there is a twist. I'm not going to spoil it, but there is a twist at the end of this where you're like, oh, I did not see that coming. That is very well done from a narrative perspective. And it was a very charming game that kind of added to the environment that you were in and sort of what you're exploring.
Pokken Tournament Deluxe.
That's right.
Yes.
Pokken Tournament Deluxe.
Don't forget about Machamp.
Never.
He'll come and get you.
Who could forget about Machamp?
I sure can't.
Haunt your dreams.
No. Golf Story,
Golf
I believe,
Story.
is your other great eShop title.
Yeah. Golf Story was my other eShop title that I really loved, but I didn't give it an award this time. I know. But that game is good.
But the golf.
It's a lot of golfing. And there's a story behind it.
Very funny game.
It's very well written.
It is.
It's very well written. Let's keep going through this. Another thing that's not a game that came out. Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
Well, it's not a game, but it has games.
It has games, but it's not a game in and of itself.
Well, yeah, I want to talk about a game. Star Fox 2 blew my mind.
Okay. Did you give it an award?
I didn't give it an award.
Oh.
I didn't really think there was a category for this, but
yes.
If you have not tried Star Fox 2, please try it. I was really impressed.
Forever.
All right, into October.
Okay, let's start off with something a little easier than what I think is coming up that's going to be like a million awards, which is Stardew Valley.
I have an award for that.
Me too.
Yeah.
It's the best game I wish I played.
Oh, well, it's mine too.
Oh,
yes.
really? Okay, so I will caveat this by saying that I played 1 hour of this game.
Then it's disqualified. Pick a new game.
No.
I've never played Stardew Valley.
That's your problem.
That's why it won the award. This is the backlog category. These are games that we didn't have the time to get to. And every time people talk about this game, I hear like, oh, this game, you could play this game for hundreds of hours. And it's like, I want to try this, but I just need to open up a couple hundred hours of my life.
Right.
So I will get to this game eventually.
That's why the 1 hour makes no difference, because I didn't do anything. Anyways.
You can't talk about it. Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time. Yes, that's where we're going.
Okay.
Guess what? I have an award for that game too. Runner-up, best multiplayer game.
That game was so fun.
Yes. We played that game a lot.
We played that game a lot.
I didn't really know much. I'd heard about this game. I didn't really know what it was
Yeah,
though. But
same.
it's very cool how you're doing this kind of like space shooter game, but everybody's
Yes.
playing different roles and you're running
you
around.
kinda have to run
Running
around.
around this ship like crazy.
Yes, and you upgrade your ship with different like
Yes.
things to make the things shoot differently.
Very frantic, very crazy, very fun.
Yes, and
Love it.
the animation style is really good.
Cute,
There's
yes.
like hearts everywhere and stuff. It's very cute. Who doesn't love that? I don't know. Okay, Fire Emblem Warriors.
Yes. Plus those amiibo. Oh, the Chrome amiibo. Is that got something there?
That's got runner-up for sure.
Runner-up.
What the Squishy Metroid? If there was a year without Squishy Metroid, Chrom is number 1.
I think Chrome just dumped you.
Maybe we can do a Squishy Chrom amiibo. Okay. We'll think
right.
about that. Fire Emblem Warriors is a runner-up for best game I wish I played
Oh, okay.
as well. I actually did not play at that game at all because of the
So
the
that's actually
timing.
so that's actually the winner. Then.
No, it's not.
It is.
Go away.
Yeah. Before we get to, I'll just say Super Mario Odyssey. There's one other award that I have that's not related to that.
Okay.
I love the Koopa Troopa amiibo so
Do you?
much that it's my coolest amiibo runner-up.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Why?
It's just a perfect embodiment
It's a really strange choice.
of a wonderful design that is truly iconic.
Okay.
And it's just something, like, I had a hard time choosing between this and the Goomba. I just look at
the
these.
Goomba's
like,
good.
These are such great embodiments of these characters that have been such a part of our lives for so long. On to Super Mario Odyssey.
Okay, here we go.
Now we have a category dedicated to this
Let's
game.
go there first.
Favorite capture.
Okay. This is also a spoiler. Or could be a spoiler. My favorite capture. I'm just going to say this right now. The captures, because you're getting captures throughout that game, and there's late game captures that show up.
Yes.
I'm just saying. This is a warning, just a blanket warning. I'm being nice by telling them to close their ears.
This is strike. Just spit it out. What is it?
My best capture is Charge and Chuck.
Okay.
Because
Yeah.
that was a moment in the game where I think my jaw hit the floor. I was just like, I cannot believe this is in here. I can't believe that I get to do this with this character. This is absolutely incredible. It's one of them.
Who knew you were the biggest Charge and Chuck fan out
I
there?
love Charge and Chuck.
All right, my winner is Pokio.
That's my runner-up.
Oh.
I love Pokio. Oh my gosh.
So Pokio you get in Bowser's Kingdom.
Right.
And he can extend his beak as an attack, but he can also insert himself into a wall
like,
and bounce
flick,
around.
the flicking.
And like a lot of that kingdom is based around like gameplay or puzzles
Yes.
of doing that mechanic
Absolutely.
specifically.
And it's such a clever way of introducing a new mechanic.
I'd play this whole game as Pokio if I could.
I mean, just
that
make
good?
a spin-off game
Yeah.
that's Pokio.
I love
Can we
I love
do that?
Pokio.
It's great.
So yes, I do have a runner-up. The frog. The frog can
The
jump.
frog is your first capture, first of all.
It's true. The frog can
Yes.
jump a mile high. There are certain locations in the game where you can jump even higher. And it's like, whoa!
That was how you
Here
were
we
going to
go.
get around that?
Yes.
Okay, back to all the awards that Super Mario Odyssey
Good.
probably are winning. Favorite in-game moment?
Yes. I
Super
think
Mario Odyssey.
we both have
Is this
this
the same one?
Yes.
Mudong City Festival.
It is.
It was a moment that
Yes.
I hysterically cried as I played it, and it was ridiculous. But
So I have some real talk on this. This moment did bring me to tears,
Yes.
which is something I have never done in a game. I don't think I've ever done that in a movie. I'm not an emotional person. We talk
no,
about
you're
this
not.
a lot, but I think
Your heart is frozen
in this case, I think it was just such a very beautiful culmination of, the relationship that we all have with Mario through the years, combining the old of Mario, the new of Mario, in a way that really touched me.
Okay, I guess I'll just keep going
Okay.
here. Favorite IRL moment
Oh.
was the New York
Yes.
City Super Mario Odyssey launch
Exciting,
event
yes.
when we had a real life performance of 50 dancers dancing to Jump Up Superstar. It was incredible, and again, it was just a wonderful celebration. It was so cool seeing all the fans out there celebrating alongside. And it was just such a great moment, and I'll never forget it. for
Reggie
sure.
was there.
Reggie was
Yes.
there in a Cappy
He
cap.
was in Cappy.
Yes,
Yes.
it was really fun. It was pretty amazing.
I have a best sidekick runner-up for Cappy.
Okay.
And I think the only reason that Cappy was the runner-up was I wanted more. I wanted more Cappy.
Oh, he was enough for me.
I wanted more.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't know what you're saying.
I mean, Cappy really, that was the mechanic of the game, was what Cappy enabled.
Yeah.
And he had good personality. We got to see the backstory of, Bonneton. Got this whole world around Cappy.
Sister Tiara.
So it's like just fit very nicely into the Mario mythology.
Yeah, I agree. Cappy is my my pick for best sidekick. And I think that it really added something new to the game that I didn't expect. Had to give it to
We
Cappy.
went crazy learning how to do the sequence of jumps where you bounce off Cappy and then dive off.
I think I got like a claw hand from trying to learn how to, because
but now we're
experts
at it.
Yes,
yeah.
I could do it now. I'm so proud of myself.
That opened up the game a whole lot.
Runner-up for Vista King / Queen.
Yes.
Of course, that game, every kingdom that you visit is amazing and unique and so fun to explore. And I think I would say that specifically the Seaside Kingdom has the best vistas in that game for me. And it's just really fun to see like where you can get to and like look around, and it's really awesome.
Yeah, that is my winner as well for that category. It's not so much, the crazy off in the distance backgrounds that you get in something like Zelda, but it's more sort of in the immediate area around you.
Yes?
That's October. Wow.
Is that
way to go, October.
Is that it for you?
Yes.
Okay, great. November, continuing on Snipperclips Plus. Cut It Out Together, which is if you have the original Snipperclips DLC or packaged version if you haven't picked it up yet. Very good. Obviously, this game won
best sidekick
best
for me.
sidekick for you, and then best multiplayer game for me.
Right.
Yeah. Doom also came out. Rocket League, which we went over to Psyonix Studios in San Diego and filmed a video with them, and it was so much fun.
Still need to practice more on the Rocket League.
You really do.
When are you going to play some Rocket League with me?
I might need a challenge.
Wow. All right, moving on. I have an award here.
Okay.
L.A. Noire.
Oh, L.A. Noire.
Best Narrative Runner-Up.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, my winner was Zelda. Very different approaches to storytelling.
That's true.
Here, I'd say that in L.A. Noire, the storytelling is more about kind of the individual person-to-person interactions that you have and the way that they deliver the information
and then
to
the
you.
way you're interpreting it.
Exactly. The facial expressions, the whole performance
Right.
of that versus Zelda's about this big overarching thing. I think with L.A. Noire, I remember those interactions more than I remember the overall story. But those interactions were so good. And
they were, I mean, that whole part of the game where you're trying to see if they're lying or not based on little minute movements on their face was so incredible. And yes, that's a good choice. Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon.
Yes.
If you haven't played original Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, good time to pick it up.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I'm using the full name here.
Right. Please do.
Very
good.
Official. Battleship Brigade.
Now, if we want to go back to a controversial topic, this was my runner-up for best game I wish I'd played. But guess what? I went and played it this last weekend.
I know. I also played this game, and it's excellent.
It's really good.
It's so good.
But guess what? It's disqualified from that award for me. I changed it. I followed these rules.
No.
You should do the same.
I'm not going to.
Pick a new game, please.
No. That's November.
That is.
Oh my goodness.
One more month.
And that's
one more game to shout out.
It's December.
Which is now.
It's now.
Yes.
And it's Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which is out.
Yes.
Now.
And that is the best game I didn't play runner-up.
Okay.
Because, again,
That's
like
good.
Stardew Valley, just need that 100 hours to open up and
You got time.
be no problem.
It's okay.
We got the holiday break coming up.
Got the holiday break.
Just need to find the time there. Yes.
You got time. All right. I guess there's one more thing left that we have to do, isn't it?
Well, I will say something. I went back and counted how many awards I had in the first video versus this one. Split right down the middle. I had 13 in each.
Oh, really?
And guess what? This is going to be the tiebreaker here.
This is the tiebreaker.
The game of the year.
Oh my God.
Yes.
And which is my heart's like pounding right now. I don't know why. Okay, so here's what we're going to do for Game of the Year reveals. We do it a weird, different way every year. We have our Switches with us. We have our Game of the Year loaded into the Switch.
Right.
We're gonna switch switches, and I'm gonna turn yours on. You're gonna.
Why are
turn
you
mine
so
on.
hesitant to hand this over?
I don't know.
On the count of 3, we're gonna turn
You
this
ready?
on. Yes.
1, 2, 3. Yours is not. Oh my gosh!
Super Mario Odyssey.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Oh my gosh.
I think this is the first time in, please give that back, in Nintendo Minute history that we've had different Game of the Year picks.
It's true. Wow. It's true. Oh my gosh.
I have always been more of a Mario person than a Zelda person.
I have been more of a Zelda person than a Mario person.
So this is very interesting.
Yes.
But I think for me, like, this game always embodied what I wanted the series to be, this sense of really open exploration that was about, you know, you making your own adventure.
Right.
And previously I had gotten hung up on, you know, some of the puzzles in the game. I'm not good at that. You know, this kind of took everything in a new direction.
Right.
You know, when they said they broke all the conventions of Zelda, they really did.
They really meant it.
And they made like an entirely new game.
Right.
And it was something that spoke to me in an incredible way. But I think, you know, both of these games are really high up there.
And they both came out this year, which is crazy. I picked Super Mario Odyssey. The opposite of you, I'm usually a Zelda, you know this. I'm like, I love, you know, the Zelda series. I still, of course, love the Zelda series. And for Mario games, a lot of the times I've been incredibly intimidated by them. Like, I'm not not a strong platformer. I have a lot of trouble actually playing Mario games, even though I love them so much. But this game was not like that at all for me. This game, like, seriously, just the whole game just fills your heart with such joy. And when you're playing it and, like, you know, when you're exploring the different kingdoms, it's just so incredible. Like, it just makes you so happy, like, the whole time. So,
a first.
I know.
Happened.
It happened. It's gonna happen sometime. We disagree on everything else.
We do.
So,
I know.
I mean,
this is how it should be.
Only a matter of time. All right. Well, I'm like exhausted from categories and Game of the Year.
Well, we're done with Game of the Year, but
yes,
we do have Animal Crossing Pocket Camp.
We'll be right back.
Yes.
Okay, so we are back with Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. This will be our last check-in, and then you guys are on your own. Uh-oh. Go first.
I will go first. Okay. So last time in the first video, I said I wanted to get the picnic set, and I had been building up, you know, different tents to help me get there. Yes. I got sidetracked by the holiday event.
I see.
But now I have the picnic set.
Oh, good.
And it's really filling out this eating theme that I have going.
Yes, just eat all the places.
Look at all that food that I have there.
It's nice.
Then we come down here. I've upgraded this to kind of a picnic bench sort of thing. I've got the giant holiday cake, which is great. Other food items there. Let's go up and over here, and you can see I have other holiday themed items. I have this snow globe next to some rice balls, of course. I did also get a second floor to my camper.
Oh.
So let's just go in there real fast and look at that. So it helped me to redistribute. I've moved sort of my sleeping quarters upstairs, more of a, you know, holiday theme here again with the cactus,
the festive
cactus. Traditional holiday cactus.
And then you can go upstairs.
But then I also have this.
Oh, a little ladder.
Yeah.
That's
so
cute.
I do need to,
it's very dark in there.
Yes.
It's scary.
Build this out a little bit, but I'm getting there.
Okay.
Yeah. What's new with you?
Okay, so still very festive in the campsite here. Still have like this like living room look happening at the front of the campsite with the big Christmas tree. I basically mimicked my own living room, so that's what it looks like. It's very nice. And then I finally got my login bonus.
Aha,
so
yes.
I saw that you did too.
I did have that as well.
And I got the special Animal Crossing skin for my trailer, which is very cute,
nice.
Very nice. Nothing too different inside the camper. I don't have the 2 floors like you do, which is very nice actually. I am saving up to, I just need to upgrade this tent one more time, and I can get the tree swing, which is my next upgrade, I think. But yeah, the animals look happy.
Nice. Well, we've enjoyed checking in with you on our Animal Crossing Pocket Camp progress, and hope you are enjoying the game as well.
Yeah. So this is going to wrap it up for Game of the Year and also for Animal Crossing Pocket Camp. We really hope that you guys enjoyed the series of videos. We certainly enjoyed sharing with you our picks for 2017. What a year it has been, for sure. We are going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much for watching, and remember,
Nintendo Minute is never a minute.
See you next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.